What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega, and welcome back to the Pokédex Quest Gen 2 with Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we stormed Team Rocket's HQ here in Mahogany Town and thwarted their dastardly plans, kind of, sort of-ish, for now. And then we took on the Mahogany Gym, where we have earned ourselves our 7th gym badge. That's quite exciting. But, unfortunately, Team Rocket is still up to no good. Because if we check our radio, we can see that Team Rocket have taken over all the radio stations. And the only place they can do that is from the radio tower back in Goldenrod City. So that is where we're going to be heading first up in this episode. Now, I've switched Marissa up to the front here. Because I want her to get some levels. She, like I believe I mentioned this last time. But she is going to be my star player, well, I hope to be the star player for the 8th and final gym. So, I really want her to get as strong as possible. So, let's fly on over to Goldenrod and see what we can do. Alright, well, there's no need for any HM slaves at this point, so I'm going to put Farfetch'd away and get Flandre back out. And now that I've got Flandre back out, I'm going to be teaching her Sludge Bomb. Shit! She can't learn it. Well, that's, that just threw a serious wrench into the works. I thought she could learn it. I could have sworn... Okay, I think I know where I got that from. Say, Sakuya, Does Crobat... Can Float learn Sludge Bomb in Gen 4? Damn it. Okay, well... If nothing else, Flandre is still kind of one of the powerhouses of my team at the moment. It's just doing alright with what she's got. Alright. But now, if we go around... I actually see that there's no people around except for Team Rocket Goons. Nothing more than... and you wonder why I make it my life's work to just punch you all in the mouth. Yep, Team Rocket have managed to take over not only just the radio tower, but the entire town as well. There's no people out, there's a bunch of pathways that are blocked off by Rocket Goons. Yeah, it's not really a good time. So, we're gonna have to clear them out for good. You weren't here before, I don't think. You already have taken over the radio tower. Again, you've already taken over the radio tower. Why are you still marveling at it? Yep, and following suit. Yeah, we have the Team Rocket theme playing in the background. Sorry, but we're not offering any tours today. Gee, I wonder why. Well, alrighty then. Why, hello there. Well, I may as well get this started. I just realized something. Sakuya, we're gonna have to come up with some really good music for this, because I already used Climb the Tower of Power on the lighthouse. Any suggestions? Alright, well, let's see how we go. Alright, now, let's start storming the place. Alright, well, at least the usual occupants seem to be typically alright. Today's password, help, of course. Yep, I can see that happening. Why do they want to take over the radio tower? Well, they're broadcasting to try and find Giovanni, so maybe that might have something to do with it. How many of these guys still got on this floor? A few. Alright, may as well just speed through all of them. so much for speeding through all of them. A fucking Rattata, really? Of all the things to crit, it had to be Hyperfang. Marissa, my dear, you need a little bit of bulking up. Now, granted, the only thing that's keeping me from evolving Marissa at the moment is the fact that I don't have a Water Stone yet. Because, really, she's outfitted with most of the moves that I want on her that she can learn by leveling up. Because most Stone evolutions don't allow the Pokemon to learn any moves after they've evolved. After that, you just gotta rely on TMs. Which, I think a lot of the rest of what I want to do with Marissa are gonna be using TMs anyway. Except unless I want to get her to level 43 first, so she can learn Light Screen, but I don't think I want to wait that long. So at this point, I'm just waiting out on a Water Stone. Well, if anything, it's good that Marissa's getting a bunch of experience and starting to level up a bit. I mean, you know, we're about to go through a whole other, you know, rocket takeover, and this one is kind of where all the paths converge, and they're actually kind of starting to be on par with our levels now, so you're going to get a bunch of experience, and therefore a bunch of level ups out of this, so at the very least, it's going to be good for us. Oh, you're not a trainer. Yes, it is. It is very terrible how they try to control Pokemon. Of note, we haven't been up on this floor yet. Personnel. So, as you would have been able to tell, given that Team Rocket have taken over the whole building, if we're gonna wipe them all out, we're gonna have to go up to parts of the building that we've never actually been able to explore before. So, that's always nice. I think I may want to do a quick little heal up on Marissa here. Just in case. Alright, let's get started. I think probably the worst part about Dinosoft Destruct is that you don't get any experience out of it. Okay. Where were we? And a bit of extra experience for Blaze is always welcome as well, because, god damn, we're getting close. Huh. Card key slot. So this is supposedly a door, but we can't get through it. There's a Team Rocket goon on the other side just taunting us. Rocket Boss has locked himself in, but the director could open it. He is up on the 5th floor, so let's go find him. We're on the 3rd, right? That's an ad. Yeah, 3rd floor, personnel. Yeah. Alright, one more floor of these guys, then we can get to the 5th floor and save the guy. It looks like there's plenty of stuff over there as well. Jeez. Well, only 2 guys on this floor. Well, this side of this floor anyway. Easily taken care of. What does this sign over here say anyway? Production, eh? Oh. Now, notice that there's been a severe lack of items around. There aren't actually any items here in the radio tower, not even hidden or anything. We might get some later as rewards if we save these people, but for stuff we can just find off the ground, nothing. Nada. Alright, and here we are in the director's office. Hello, director. Can I have me that key? Yeah. That'd be it. I mean, a little. Yeah, this guy's an imposter. Well, that's not very good now, is it? Oh, that'd be lovely. I'd love to know where you hid the real director. Please do tell. You people actually think you stand a chance. And we're up against another Rocket executive, or rather, one of the Rocket executives that we've already faced. This would be the second time in Hardcore Style Silver that we would face off against Petrol, the guy who was sitting in the boss's office in the Rocket HQ back in Mahogany Town. And his team this time around is, well, it's just coughing. It's just ooh, Bubble Beam. But I have Surf. I don't need another water type move. Bubble Beam is a great move. I think like Bubble, it can lower your opponent's speed. So it's basically just a much more powerful Bubble. But I have Surf. So I'm gonna have to pass. Unfortunately. Yeah, this guy's teams, it's just coughings. 5 coughings and 1 wheezing. And I'm pretty sure that's when the guys at Game Freak were trying to come up with what exactly this particular Rocket executive would have in his team. He just went into a coughing fit and started wheezing for breath afterwards. And then someone was listening and I was like, 5 coughings and a wheezing, you say? That's perfect! That'll be a fantastic challenge for the trainers. Yes, challenge. Indeed. Given that coughings are more so physical walls. And here I am with a special sweeper. Yeah, it's great. Great. Definitely not tedious or tiresome at all. Oh, now he brings out the wheezing. Now, my last experience with a wheezing ended in it self-destructing. And me being cheated out of valuable experience. So I'm gonna hope that doesn't happen again. Alright. I think we're in the clear. We're definitely in the clear. As you can no doubt tell from what you are witnessing on screen, it's not exactly difficult. It's almost like it's the same thing over and over again. I got nothing. Again, I would just completely speed over these battles if it weren't for the fact that, you know, these guys actually have names now. Yeah, it's pretty much the only thing they got going for them. Alright, one more surf will do the trick. Farewell, coughings. 32, sweet. Definitely getting up there. Now all I need is a water stone and we'll be sweet. And now, this guy is going to tell us where he hid the actual director. He stashed the real director in the underground warehouse. At the far end of the underground. But he doubts that we'll get that far. And why is that? I mean, you even gave me the key. I mean, all that you said you would do is tell us where he was. You didn't have to give me the key. Just saying. Just to check real quick. Yeah, there's more of that side. Alright, so if we go down to the underground and find the real director, he should be able to give us the card key we need to get through this door over here. So, first and foremost, I'm going to take a quick trip to the Pokemon Center, and then we'll start heading for the underground. Alrighty, so, to the underground we go. Through this door, I believe? Yes. Now, I do hope that you came in and wiped out all the trainers before. Not because they're any harder or anything now, just because, you know, battling them now when they're weak and you're not, just more of an annoyance if anything. Anyway, so here we are. This special little door here. We now have the key to open it. So, we can now enter and see what's actually down here. This is exciting. You have a seriously bad habit of always turning up at the precise wrong times. Like, every time I really don't want you, which, granted, is, you know, all the time. So, basically, you're just getting in my way just by existing, kind of, at this point. Okay, sure. Why? Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, granted, even though you are drastically weaker than I am, it wouldn't actually surprise me if you could take out Team Rocket, because they are just... I mean, it's Team Rocket. Yeah, I did. Multiple times. You know, I think we're beyond the points of being just happenstance, just a coincidence. You repay your debts, do you? Really? I never thought you were the kind to do that. And we're dragged into yet another battle with, that guy. First, he's gonna send out Golbats. It's a very good thing that's the first thing he sent out, because, I can just waste it with Icy Wind. So, that guy here. He's gotten a little bit stronger, sure. Got a new addition to his team and all. It's alright, I guess. But, still not all that much of a threat. Mainly just got a lot of the same tactics that he had before. That might be a little, That could be an issue. So please don't let it be an issue. There we go. And everything was right in the world. Alrighty, what next? Next is... Magnemite. Well, of course I will change Pokemon. Blaze could take care of that in an instant, pretty much. Yeah, we'll go with Blaze. It's easier that way. It's not like anything else I have can really do some decent damage against a Steel type anyway, so... Blaze it is! And he's so close! Yet so far. Damn it. We'll finally be able to see the very thing that I've been alluding to this entire time, but keep getting it wrong because I keep thinking of something else. Oh, me and my piss poor memory. For Alligator! Of course I will change Pokemon out. Mjolnir, do your thing. So, his starter has already fully evolved. Now, I believe it's either level 30 or 32 that Croconaw evolves into for Alligator. It is the first of the Johto starters to reach its final evolution. Whereas the inverse of that, Cyndaquil is actually the first of the Johto starters to reach its second evolution. It evolved at level, what, just 14? Well, Totodile would evolve into Croconaw at level 18. As it so happens, Quilava is the last of the three to evolve. And I keep getting that wrong. I knew the evolution levels were spread out a little bit, but I kept mixing them up. So, next time I allude to it, that is definitely when it's going to happen with the Blaze. Alright, so you're bringing out Haunter now. Koromaru. Because after what I did to Morty, I've just kind of gotten addicted to, you know, wasting ghost types with this dark type of mine. Pursuit away! Yeah, that was smart. That was very smart. Then again, attack's still not the greatest. Oh well. Now, funnily enough, Koromaru can learn Shadow Ball. And we have a Shadow Ball TM. Which, that could be useful. But, I, do have some plans for the rest of Koromaru's moveset. So, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, Sneasel. Sneasel is the newest addition to his team. Sneasel is also the Pokemon that guy stole from the collector over in Cianwood. Well, that's just not very nice now, is it? Yeah, Jinx, why not? Now, Sneasel is an Ice and Dark type. And Ice, I think, is super effective against Bug, but it's not super effective against fighting. So, yeah. We may be at something of an impasse here. And then it just does that. But I'll just keep doing this. Because Sneasel is fast and can hit, you know, pretty decently, but it is frail as hell. That's actually not too bad for a quick attack. Yeah, against a Heracross. And down goes. And once again, that guy has been defeated. I think the answer to that is obvious. No, you haven't. These are far from the toughest. That'll only get you so far. Oh, that guy, that guy, that guy. There is much that you need to learn. But it's doubtful you will. Because, young man, you're a dumbass. He's one of the Elite Four. I think he knows what he's talking about. Well, that was just obvious right from the very start. Love, trust, the very things that I've been pouring into my Pokemon since the first minute. That is a big part of it. It's a very, very big part of it. Well, in universe anyway. Out of universe is just the fact that, you know, my tactic is good enough to beat a simple AI. But this guy's not going to give up, because he still wants to become the world's best Pokemon trainer. Well, with all the second guessing he's just done, it's possible that he's starting to learn his lesson. And let's hope that he does, because this guy is a serious pain in the ass. Anyway. More Rocket Goons down here, as this is where they're holding the director captive. So let's blast through these guys. That's it. That's all he had was just a Rattata. And you guys wonder why you're so damn incompetent. think this guy has something interesting to say. Switch on the end is the one to press first, but... Yes, there are 3 switches that are around up here. And all of which are guarded by these rocket grunts, which I'll finish taking out now. What do you have to say after? A hint! Change the order of switching. That'll change the way the shutters open and close. So basically what we have here is kind of a maze of opening and closing doors. And we control those doors with the 3 blue switches up the top. Did you say something else as well? Must have ice in your veins to dis team... The other reason you haven't been slapped at this moment is because there's no button that actually allows me to do that. I wish there was. One of these has got to work. God damn it. Anyway. But yes. So, 3 buttons, a bunch of shutters. Now, I think hidden around one of these. Which one's this one? Switch 1. Okay, this is off. Wrong. I mean, it is off, but... Ugh. So this would be switch number 3. So around this area should be a hidden item for us. Yep. Somewhere. I think. Okay. My notes say that there's an item hidden near the 3rd switch. Where is it? Alright. Anyway, we'll start hitting these switches. And see what kind of things they do. So that just opens the shutter on the end. In here we have, yeah, more trainers. We've only opened that shutter there. So I'll switch this one back off. And we'll see what the other shutters do and try to find a solution from that. Switch number 2. Now that opens the middle one. And neither of those, but it does open the shutter behind this guy here. Oh, maybe this is where, there it is! Revive! Hidden in this room here, next to switch 3. So basically, I need to rework some of my notes. Right. So right off the bat, we know that it affects those 2 doors. And switch 1 opens this door on the end, that shutter in the middle just there. Right. So first up, I'll get this item here. Full heal. Always welcome. Now from here, I'm going to hit switch 3 and see what else it does. It didn't open this door this time, so like one of the goons said, but the order in which you actually press them can have different effects. So it's not always going to be the same every time. So with that, I'm just going to keep going with this here. I'm going to hit the 2nd switch next. Which closed them all off, but would have opened some doors down there, I hope. I'll go switch 1 again. Is this opening anything up here? Well, it's opened up the that shutter there, but close that one off. And we'll go through again. Right, anything opened up for us? Yep, that one. Alright. So we can head on through this way. There is a lot of trial and error. Yeah, trial and error involved in all this. We got a smoke ball. And also somewhere right in the middle of this maze is another item. My notes say, there it is. Max potion. Alright, so that does it for all the items around here. Now, all that's left to do is find our way through to the end of the maze. And I, in my infinite wisdom, didn't write down the solution. I wrote down how to get to that item in the bottom corner, but I didn't write the solution to get to the end of the goddamn maze. So, I'm gonna try the second switch again and see what that does. Well. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. For starters, Marissa needs a bit of healing. And, I need an excuse to read over my notes and make sure I didn't actually write the solution down or anything. Alright, so we're all healed back up, and important of note is that every time you leave this place, the shutter puzzle is reset. And I definitely did not write the solution down in my notes anywhere, so I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Exactly how I'm gonna do that is, well, that's the big question now, isn't it? See if we can't go straight down. We'll go second and then the first. We'll see if that does something. Okay. That's one way of going about it. What if I hit the third now? Alright. So far, so good. I think. God damn it. We'll go the first again. Okay. And that did nothing. Second again? Come on, game, give me something here. Really, nothing. See, this is why I write stuff down. So I don't have to do this shit. God damn. Alright, that's 11 back up. Still nothing. Alright, first switch. Is doing anything for me? Ah! Ah! Well, So this, as you can probably tell, is a very, 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 trial and error kind of puzzle. It was that simple? 3, 2, 1, was that really it? Motherfucker. Three, two, one. Of fucking course it was something so goddamn simple. I mean, I know the rocket in the middle said, you know, the one on the end was the one to hit first, but really? 3, 2, 1? But 3, 2, 1. When getting that item over in the corner there requires something like 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, you start to think that getting through the maze properly would be just a little more elaborate, you know? I hate my life. Alright, but now that we've come all this way, we can hit this emergency switch. And that opens up, well, not all the shutters, but it opens a clear path back out. So, yeah. That's something, I suppose. Right, now, come up here. Ultra Ball! Yay. This should be the final stretch right here. Damn you. Alright, just a little further. You guys remember, I think it was last episode, I made a comment about how if the Rocket HQ was pretty much like the Rocket Game Corner, then does this game have a Silphco? And I said, yeah. This is pretty much it. The entire Radio Tower segment is pretty much this game's Silphco. And it's not any more fun. I'll say it. I'll say that right now. Thankfully, though, we are getting quite close to the end. There's the director just down there. He's so close. God damn it. Alright, and that does it for the underground segment. And I can just pick up this thing. TM35, which is Sleep Talk. And Sleep Talk is a move that Pokemon use while they are sleeping, you know, as implied in the name. And I think it allows them to use, at random, any one of their other moves. I think that's what that is. Anyway, here we have the real director. Yes, please give me the key so I can get this over with now. What's happening there? A whole bunch of shit. Come on, give me the key. Give me the key. Come on. Let's do it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I just want to get this over and done with. So now I can open the shutters on the 3rd floor. Well, I mean, all they're doing at the moment is just trying to, you know, transmit a broadcast of Fun Giovanni. I don't think it's worked yet. You don't say! Where'd you get that idea from? Anyway. So now we must save the radio tower and all Pokemon nationwide. It's Team Rocket, I mean, what bad could they do? Anyway, come up these stairs. You notice the music change here. Well, first of all, we got an amulet coin, which is a held item that increases the amount of money that we get from a battle should the Pokemon wearing it participate in said battle. It's pretty cool. Now, there should also be some other stuff down here. I say should, but I don't appear to have... Did I not write down the items in my notes? Right. That's great. It's just great. Yes, but we are now in the basement of the Goldenrod department store. So yeah, it's pretty cool. That we come out that side. Yeah, we can't actually. We still can't explore any of the rest of the basement yet. I feel as if that I should right now. It's probably something I'm gonna have to look up really quick. Hold on, I'm actually gonna do that. Okay, so supposedly the placements of the boxes should rearrange every time we come in. So I'm gonna have to test that real quick. I don't know if it means like just the floor or the entire store in general. Looks like the entire store. So we're gonna test that. We'll up to the first floor. We'll just walk on out of here. And see if it changes when we walk back in, because there are 3 more items down there, and I want them. Do not forsake me, game. I will have my items. Alright. Sweet. Alright, so just exit the store and come back in. The boxes will have rearranged. Down here, we have another Ultra Ball. Alright, see if I can't get the other 2. Alright, here's our next one. An Ether, which is always helpful. Now, there are more boxes blocking the last one, aren't there? No! Alright, and with that, Burn Heal. I can't carry. I don't want to leave any items behind, damn it. Okay, what can I use? Can I use something, anything? Nugget, Ice Heal. Experience share. Alright, well, we already know what it is, the Burn Heal, so I'm just gonna go upstairs, sell the nugget, come back down and get it. I'll meet you guys back at the radio tower. Alright, and we're back in the radio tower. So now what's left to do is to use this keycard and finish this whole thing up. Because I'm sick of dealing with these guys. I mean, seriously. I think what I may do is... Marissa's gotten a ton of levels. So I think I may redirect the spotlight and give Koromaru some time in the sun. Alright, so now you can insert the card key and we'll fight this guy. Jesus Christ, that was close. Well, stuff like that is what the Moo Moo Milk's for. You can finally use that. Free up another spot in my back, I guess. Anyway. Actually, you know what? I think it's the next one thing. Yes, right. So, got a couple of guys here. This guy here, I believe... the Team Rocket Fortress? This guy here, I believe, is our rematch with Proton. So pretty much rematching all of the named people during this trip. So, Proton, you may recall as being the guy who, the guy in charge of what was going on down in Slowpoke Well when we first visited the Azalea Town. 36. God damn. So I've already rematched Petrel in the director's office. And we're rematching what will become Proton now. So I think you can see where this is going. And that's not much damage at all. Okay, Mjolnir, you're up, bud. Actually, level 36 Golbat now. God damn. I mean, my highest level at the moment is level 35, so it's not that much of a stretch, but I mean, god damn. This is actually more than what I expected from these guys. It's still not much of a threat, but, you know, still didn't expect quite so high levels. That did not quite take care of it, but it is paralyzed, so that's always a good thing. Down it goes. Alright, then that does it for what in Hardcore Soul Silver would be our rematch with Proton. Who does not refer to himself as a fortress in those games. So as you might be able to expect, this here... Don't think Pokemon are cute. Yeah. This right here will be our rematch with Ariana, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Unless there are more trainers up the top that I'm not thinking of at the moment. Well, you'll know if I'm wrong about that, because if I am, I'll just speed it up from here. But given that turned out to be just a regular grunt sprite, probably wasn't Ariana in the first place. Why do you have to suffer it? You're not the only one suffering through all this, Mary. Now, pull me out. Alright, well, on to the final floor. Okay, no, that definitely was not Ariana, because this right here is Ariana. I'm still astonished that I actually remembered her name the first time. Yeah, I knew there was a reason why I thought that was it. It's because I was right. Yeah. It's a bit different when I'm actually correct about something for once, isn't it? Alright, Arbok. Their Pokemon do have some pretty decent levels. They've been busy in the short amount of time since, you know, taking down their hideout in Mahogany. I just like to reiterate how happy I am that Wrap does not work the same way as it did in Gen 1, because goddamn, that was frustrating. And people still defend that generation to the teeth. I mean, I love Gen 1 as much as the next guy, but come on. You have to be blind and an idiot to think that they're the best games in the series. Oh, Glare. Have we seen Glare before? Well, obviously it paralyzes, but, yeah. I can't actually recall having seen Glare yet. And there you have, I'm just not thinking of it. I mean, I'm not always thinking of every time I fight an Arbok or something, because, not really much point. Vile Plume! Evolved form of Gloom. And this is my bat. So, yeah. Take that. Oh no, sweet sense. In a situation like this, where you're going down this turn anyway. Very smart, guys, very smart. And last, and certainly least, is... Ugh. Ugh. Mjolnir, just kill this thing, please. I'm sorry, did I give away that I'm not exactly a huge Murkrow fan? Oh. Yeah, Nightshade would do some damage. Nightshade does damage equal to your Pokemon's level. So, the immense defense of the Steel type does not exactly matter in that kind of situation. So I'll give you that. Not a bad move, but you still went up against an electric type. So yeah, I probably want to do a little bit of healing. Paralyze heal on Koromaru. What other healing items do I have at the moment? Max potions, full restores, hyper potion. Huh. So really, the smallest thing I have is Lemonade. Well, that's what I'm gonna have to go with. Heal these guys up. Right, now we can move on to, thankfully, the final battle of this place. Yes, we did. Yes, I am. And take over this radio. You already did take over the radio station. You already did announce your comeback. But did it bring back Giovanni? I don't see him. What form of glory? You're pathetic even in the first games. Well, I've already interfered pretty damn well at this point, so I think it's a bit late for that one. Anyway, the final Rocket Executive. This guy would also receive a name in the Gen 4 remakes, and his name is Archer. Starts out with Houndour. Now, I'm safe to bring Marissa right out for this one because Marissa is not a psychic type yet. Houndour, however, is both fire and dark. So, were Marissa psychic, it would not be a very bright move to bring her out. But she's not, so it is. God. Yes, one shot. Not even a critical. Good job, Marissa. Alright, next up is... Coughing. Yay. I will bring in something. I'll bring in Blaze for this one. I'm coughing something special. But, his last Pokemon, I'm not sure how much of a threat it's going to actually end up being against Marissa. So just in case, I'm going to keep her in the best condition I can at the moment. That and any experience that Blaze gets is great at the moment because, I mean, come on, he's one level away! Ah, thank you, Burn. And down you go. And finally, Houndoom. Houndoom, it's pretty good. It's pretty alright. Definitely watch out for one of these things. Again, it's a very good thing that Marissa has not earned the Psychic subtype yet. Although it'd be great. Just need that Water Stone. Yes! I'm not so much excited at the fact that I one-shotted that Houndoom, more for the fact that the Team Rocket shit is finally over. Thank God. How could this be? Because you're Team Rocket and I'm an 11-year-old. That stuff just goes together like oil and water. My dreams come to naught. Alright, like Giovanni did before him, he will disband Team Rocket here and now. You're at least a decent enough follower to do that. Alright. The director has come himself to thank us in person. The greatest actions have saved Pokemon nationwide. Well, of course they have. I'm the hero of this story. He's gonna give us something. A clear bell. It's cool, like, I guess? Used to be a tower here in Goldenrod, but it was old and creaky, so I replaced it with the radio tower. And that bell was dug up during the construction. Interesting. You know, the towers of this region seem to be, you know, pretty mysterious places. All sorts of Pokemon lived in Goldenrod in the past, apparently. So, bell may have some connection to the Tin Tower and Ecruteak. Alright, that's a bit of a stretch. I mean, we didn't even mention the Tin Tower until this point, but thanks for the very obvious clue. Also, heard Team Rocket whispering. Apparently something is going on at the Tin Tower. Okay. What? What would they want with the Tin Tower? Yeah, other than the legendary Pokemon sitting on top of it. Yeah, I forget I said that. Anyway, the day has been saved. Thank God. Oh, wait, that was an item there. There's an item there. Why, hello there. Oh, this is DJ Ben. Very nice. So now that we're up on the upper floors, we actually get to see some of the other stars of the radio programs. So DJ Ben is up here at the top. We did pass over Mary earlier, who assists in Professor Oak's Pokemon talk. If we talk to her, now that Team Rocket shit's over, she'll give us a pink bow. Sweet. Now I've got 2 of them. Just right for Pokemon that know normal type moves. Yes, I know. My giant bug has been equipped with this for quite a while now. And I think if we talk to this woman here, she'll give us something as well. TM11, which is Sunny Day. For 5 turns, fire type moves have increased damage, but water type moves are weakened. I'm not sure if the effect was introduced in this generation or the next, but Sunny Day is also known to go really well with Solar Beam, for the fact that it negates the one-turn charge up. Ah, finally. It's all over. Well, that right there is kind of my least favorite part of the game out of the way. Thank God for that. So now that all that's done, we can finally make our way east from Mahogany and start continuing our trek and hopefully get to the next city where the final gym of the Johto region awaits. And I'm just really glad to be done with this stuff, you know? Anyway, that is what we are going to be doing next time. In any case, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, guys, my name is Matt Omega, and I'll see you guys later.